Hey guys, what's up? It's Aaron. Moderately annoyed right now. I'm out here brush hogging. Kind of see what I'm doing back there. I just got the tractor running again. I had to get a new battery. I wasn't sure if the problem was the battery or the battery cable, because what was happening was the original battery was in it, and the positive terminal was leaking battery juice all over the battery cable and the terminal and everything. And it was so corroded, so I replaced that. And I thought I just didn't have a good connection. And then I was like, well, I probably need to replace the battery. So 2 trips to AutoZone and 2 trips to O'Reilly. And I ended up with a battery that still didn't fit. They've all got these little edges on them so they can clamp them down. So the guy told me, we'll grind it off he told me to grind it off. He said, we'll honor the warranty if you grind it off. Just don't puncture the battery case itself. So I did that. I came back home. I did that. It's in there. It's all good. And I did a little bit of brush hogging the other day. So I'm out here today. And this time change with the darkness is really, really annoying. I've got 45 minutes when I get home from work, give or take. Anyhow, so I'm brush hogging. I come around a corner, push the clutch in, and nothing happens. So let me flip this camera around and I'll show you what did happen. So I guess there's supposed to be a bolt right here. I just happen to have that linchpin on my throttle lever, so I just stuck it in there so I could get back to the barn. But whatever nut and bolt was right here came out. This was just hanging. The black part is the bottom. There's the clutch. It goes down. That's the bottom of the lever that hits the clutch. And then I don't think this got adjusted at all, but I'm definitely missing something here. So I put that linchpin there for the time being, just to get me parked. It's about quitting time anyway. I'm pushing my luck. I still have to feed everybody. But I put it in there, and I was just thinking about the other day doing a video about this tractor. I've had it, I don't know, maybe a year and a half. I think that's right, about a year and a half. And I just hit 200 hours the other day. Now, I didn't buy it new. I bought it used. I think it had 112 or 115 hours when I bought it. So I put just under 100 hours on it. And I've wanted to do a video about it because it's been a pretty good tractor. Well, it's been a really good tractor. The only problems I've had with it, I can't count the brush hog because that's a brush hog, even though I did buy it as a package with the tractor. I had one hydraulic cylinder. One of the seals was leaking, which wasn't that big of a deal. I just wanted to get it fixed. So I took it in and had them rebuild it. That was, I don't know, $150. And the battery, that's the only things that I've had to mess with on this thing. The brush hog is a whole nother animal. That was a saga. Lost the tail wheel, broke a blade. I still need to get a new tail wheel. I've just been kind of using it as is. Beth has been telling me I need to buy a new one, but man, those new ones are just so expensive. So, I mean, I guess it's an investment, but man, they want an obscene amount of money for a new brush hog. And I need a 5-footer. I could probably run a 6-footer. I think the PTO has 35 horsepower, and the back wheels are 5.5 or 6 feet from side to side. I guess you'd call that the width. So I think I probably could run a 6-footer. I think a basic rule of thumb is you want your implement to be slightly narrower than your wheels, so you don't have to worry about, if you're driving in between something and your wheels fit, your implement's going to fit too. But I mean, knowing that, I mean, I'd run a 6-footer if I could get one for a decent price. I feel like this thing never focuses on me. I'm just on my phone camera, because I was listening to stuff while I was brush hogging. Anyway, I just thought I'd check in. When I fixed the battery the other day, I needed a win, so I did it. I did a couple of things and then I put it away, because usually when something like that happens and I fix something, then I break something else the same day, and I didn't want to do that. So I did make it at least a couple of days without breaking anything. That one is not really my fault, unless I should have gone through and tightened every bolt on the tractor at some point, which may not be a bad idea. Anyway, I just wanted to check in. It's been a couple weeks since we put anything online. There's not really a lot going on right now. It's been cold and rainy for the most part for the last couple weeks. It's been pretty nice the last few days, but since we can't upload from the house, I haven't really recorded anything. It's a really slow time of year. What I'm planning on doing is I want to get this whole 10 acres brush hogged. Then I can take the brush hog off. I need to drag the sheep pasture and maybe rake it with the landscape rake and a couple other things. So I guess I'm gonna leave it there. Like I said, I just wanted to check in, let you know what's happening. Just very quickly, the foster kid, the aunt and uncle finally got their paperwork from all their background stuff. It was sent to the state of Missouri, and they have sent it to the state of Oklahoma. So he probably won't be with us too much longer. But we'll do a separate video about that when that gets closer to actually happening, or when we know it's going to happen. When we know when it's going to happen. So I guess I'm going to park this thing and then go through my nuts and bolts bin, see if I can find one for that, and then eat some dinner. So thanks for watching. Let us know how you're doing. I'll see you guys next time.